Welcome to another installment of Property Vlogs. Today I'm so excited to show you this brand new house called the Thompson behind me. We are at the CONSILIO development, which is located in Stratford-upon-Avon, and this development is by Spitfire Homes. So the specs on the house is that it's a 3-bedroom house. It's actually 1,040 square feet and it's approximately on sale for £505,000. If that sounds good to you, stay tuned and we'll tour the whole thing together. All right. Yep. Hello you, come inside and welcome to your brand new house. Okay, right. So as always with all of our tours, we like to start with the most important, the first impression, what you see when you first come home. It is your front door. So in our front door, you've got this modern kind of dark grey panelled door, your composite door most likely, and then you've got this gorgeous handle, which is very contemporary. You've got a frosted panel there as well, flooding the space with lots of natural light. And then that leads you on to your entryway. So with this kind of entryway, hallway situation we've got at the moment, you've got a nice width to it as well, and definitely a nice height to it as well. You've got these gorgeous kind of whitewashed plank effect tiles. They are not wood, they are tiling, which means that they're more durable and they're by porcelain as well. So just thought to mention that. And then that flows throughout the whole house and then flows into our first space, which is this downstairs toilet. So let me turn on the light here. So as you can see, the downstairs toilet is nice in size. You've got a very neutral toned palette as well to here. You've got the flooring, obviously, continuing, like I said. You've got your hidden cistern toilet as well. And all the white goods are by Villeroy and Boch as well. So that's a very reputable designer brand of white goods known in hotels and luxury homes worldwide. So that's fantastic. You've got this little shelf here, which you can see is being used very cleverly for display purposes, decor purposes. A little window bringing in light, but it's frosted, which means we've got lots of privacy in this space. So that's your toilet there. And then you've got your sink and a little under sink vanity, nice for storage and cleaning products. And then they've continued the tiling up to kind of mid-height as well and finished it off with a beautiful chrome edging strip. The whole of this wall has been done in a very beautiful textured wallpaper in a neutral tone, and everything together just pairs off just lovely together. And that is your downstairs toilet. Let's come out of it and let's quickly talk about the door hardware and ironmongery in the home. What you're going to be seeing is this fantastic kind of signature Spitfire Homes kind of very, very sturdy wooden door. And you've got your chrome handles as well, which bring in a contemporary twist. It's panelled as well, versus your kind of standard 6-panelled door that you have in most traditional homes. It is a nice touch to this house. So that's your WC door and your doors throughout. And the next thing I want to talk about are the architraves and the skirting. The profiles are very modern. They're kind of, it's rectangular skirting with very flat profiles with square edges. And then there's a little beautiful detail here which runs and connects just perfectly with the skirting and runs throughout the whole home. In terms of sockets and switches, we've got our brushed kind of stainless steel brushed chrome effect here, and that is just really nice. It's very subtle. And then you've got your main entrance to the main space. But before we go in that, let's look at this, which is going to be our cloakroom. So as you can see, this is our cloakroom, and I like the fact that it's being staged with a cute little table there. You've got your services, as in like your equipment, your sockets, everything in there, and it goes right underneath. There's an underfloor manifold. There's a manifold for your underfloor heating as well there, and it just uses the space underneath the stair. It's fully lit, so it works fully functional as a cloak or a store cupboard. Again, the whole of the ground floor is underfloor heated. So there's underfloor heating pipes running throughout the whole floor, and it's controlled by thermostats across the whole property. With that being said, I'm so excited to bring you into the heart of the home, which you can experience as you go through this glazed door. I love this touch. It is an extra, but it's been done as standard in this home. So now that we are in the heart of the home, this is your open plan kitchen, dining, and then as you'll see in the rest of the tour, it'll be a living space as well. So with the kitchen space, let me talk through the details. So you've got this beautiful quartz worktop by Silestone. Again, we've talked about porcelain, we've talked about Villeroy and Boch. Now we're talking about Silestone, which is another fantastic brand, industry leader when it comes to quartz worktops. They're so durable and they're beautiful to look at. This one is a very neutral color, and the worktop actually has these integrated grooves which fall straight into your stainless steel sink. It has a 1.5 ball, so obviously little items can go here. Everyone always wonders why I point that out. It's not for everyone, but it's a nice touch there. A fantastic mixer tap there, and then this same worktop has been continued as an upstand and then into the sill as an extra detail. Now, when you have splashes of water when you're doing washing up, you don't have to worry about that wearing down your wooden sills because we have these quartz sills. So that's a fantastic upgrade. Again, you've got this fantastic picture window here and an opening side there. You're looking over the front of your property, the drive, and you're getting lots of light. Very good for your mood whilst you're doing the miserable washing up. So that's it there. In terms of colors, we've got this wood effect at the bottom with this pull handle. I love the way it opens as well, and it's all on soft closes, and that's been paired at high level white, matte white doors as well, which are hinged, and then they have this dark grey cabinetry on the inside. So it's a two-tone cabinetry done in the whole kitchen. I love that. Your fridge and freezer lives here, as you can see. So that looks like it's almost a 50-50 arrangement, but I think it's actually a 60-40 arrangement. So that's great. And it's integrated. Again, behind me, we're just going to look through the drawers and everything. So you've got your washing machine there by Zanussi. Sorry about that slam. You've got storage space under the sink, which I showed you earlier. The sink itself is by Abode as well, a designer brand. And then you've got your dishwasher by Zanussi as well. You've got storage there with shelving, and you can see the dark grey casework inside the cupboards. And then you've got this large kind of oversized drawer, which is just such a dramatic way of getting your cutlery out. Is it a push one? Yep. So that's a push cutlery drawer. And I've not seen this many kind of organizational compartments for a cutlery drawer, but you have that all here in your property. I love that. You've got the white matte cabinetry to this side as well, and then your backsplash is actually that same Silestone quartz, so it's super durable. Got your electric hob as standard by Neff as well, which you will have to speak to the developer should you wish to discuss whether electric versus gas. There's always that debate going on, but it's perfectly functional and fantastic to have a gas electric hob there. And then you've got your actual boiler by Valent over there, beautifully hidden away discreetly with the cabinetry there. Again, storage space. This is the extract fan there, and then more storage space. And then underneath the whole cabinets, the wall mounted units, you've got your downlighters. So that's fantastic. Again, we've got storage, a little bin compartment here as well with a sliding bin for recycling or kitchen waste. Just so convenient and so well thought through. You've got your integrated double ovens as well. One of them is a microwave oven. They're both by Neff and they're fully integrated. The color scheme works perfectly with them. And that pretty much concludes the kitchen fittings. And then we spill over into your open plan dining area. So in terms of sizes, they've showed this as a six-seater dining table. And I think depending on your requirements, you could probably go a little bit bigger or definitely a bit smaller. It depends how much circulation space you want, because you could have one bang in the middle and it's dramatic. It draws your attention. It's fully staged like this, and it's just the focal point of the room. What they've done is they've created a little nook in that corner and pushed it over there. That's fantastic. You've got this kind of like a hint of an archway here. So some people are quite particular. They might want to install doors here, closing this off, but it kind of gives you an idea of what you can do to the space. In this house, you have a completely modern, flexible open plan layout. So we're going to flow straight from here into the formal lounge at the back of the house, which is fully carpeted. It is nice and cozy in here, and you've got multiple options for focal points. Number one, our focal point is going to be here when we're walking in the house. So they've beautifully staged it with a gorgeous credenza, and you've got two pieces of artwork here. Your TV socket is here at the moment. So you can imagine you could just exchange this with a TV. And if we look really, really carefully, there's actually a wall mounted socket there, just waiting for you to mount the TV there. I love the fact that that's already been thought through. So you don't have to be worried about kind of when you move in, then getting people to kind of install that after everything's been decorated. So as you can see in this living space, we've got a fantastic oversized coffee table. And oh, I just said oversized, but I have to use that for this furniture over here. So I'm just going to sit over here. As you can see, this L-shaped sofa is quite big. It's ginormous. It's very big. It's at least a 5-seater. It's super comfortable, and it makes this area a nice little comfortable nook for you to relax in. There's a window facing the back garden over there. And then you've got these aluminium bifolding doors, I might add, facing the garden. So you can see there the threshold between the inside and the outside. There's very little difference between the levels. So it's really good for carrying food out, spilling into the garden, and then having that entertainment space in here flow right through. So this is a show home. You've got the trees, the shrubs, the planting, the gravel, all the beautiful contemporary paving slabs in grey comes with this house. If you were to buy this same house type on a different plot, you would still have the paving slabs, but you'd have paving slabs and lawn. So you'd have the contemporary paving slabs, but you just wouldn't have the planting and the shrubs, because that's up to you, isn't it? Adjacent to this, we've got the garage, which you can kind of see there. So it's that building there. It's a detached garage. And you've also got a door which takes you straight from the garden into the garage. So your tools live there and you don't have to worry about trekking it through the house. I absolutely love that. There's a little fence there, which you can't see right now, but we'll insert a clip to show you how you kind of get into the garden and what you see when you're in the garden. You have to imagine an imaginary, you have to imagine that there would an imaginary fence panel between the two properties. Right now, between the two trees that you are seeing and the border of gravel in the middle, there's going to be a fence dividing this property from the one next to it. So the garden is actually from kind of this wall to that wall. And that is a nice sizable garden for this size of property. So let's keep going. We're not done yet, actually. There's even more. And I just stay till the end and I'll show you something really special upstairs in the house. So let's go upstairs and see what's installed. So as you can see, this is a winding staircase. It is a U or C-shaped staircase. One of the absolute lovely details I love about Spitfire homes are their sturdy, high quality balustrades. So this is a solid wood newel post. That's what it's called, a newel post. And then you've got the balustrading and then these balusters as well in metal. This is a recent addition and it's completely modern. They also do glass balustrading as well. However, this is standard, guys. So this, what you're seeing with these funky balusters, is a standard detail you're going to see across these Spitfire homes at CONSILIO. So with that being said, let's go upstairs. We are now on the first floor level. So welcome to the first floor level. Okay, so let's start with the first room on this floor. So this is a nicely proportioned single room. So for it to be a nicely proportioned single room, does it fit a single bed? Yes, it would. It would fit a single bed in the place that you're currently seeing the baby, the cot there. And then right behind you, but in front of me, is a perfect location for a wall-to-wall wardrobe, fitted wardrobe system going in there. So yes, it functions perfectly as a single bedroom. And then for every single bedroom, there's always a home office, a study, or a cinema room, or snug. It's completely up to you what you want to do in this situation. You've got a double window facing the back of the garden. One of the windows opens as well, so that's great for ventilation and light. And that's pretty much it. Oh, before I leave, actually, I also spotted they've already mounted the TV socket there on the wall. So yes, you can hide it with artwork, but you know that as children grow up in this house, they would obviously have the option to have a TV there, which everyone loves, if you wanted to use it as a cinema room maybe. So let's go to the next room, which is this beautiful, beautiful double room. If you are new to property vlogs, you're going to wonder why she refers to the rooms in terms of the size of the beds, because I know this is listed on the plan as a double room, but in my mind, it's actually a double sorry, a king size room. So what I'm trying to say is that it's all good and everything having double listed if you can't fit a double bed. This room is so spacious, you could probably fit in a super king. So how would you do that? Super king bed here, large end tables, bedside tables there. Miss out the dresser or go for a slimline console, and then your TV would go there. Your dressing nook could be in that corner, and there's still space for more furniture. In this room, we've got the gorgeous headboard there in the corner, and then you've got the artwork there just above, and then you've got your window facing the back garden. The windows just above your radiators. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but if I didn't, there are radiators to the first floor of the property, contrasting against the underfloor heating to the ground floor. So again, this kind of nook is they fitted in a wardrobe as well, fully fitted wardrobes. So that's fantastic to have. And I like the space around this. You know, when you're taking out your clothes, you want some space to be able to get ready as well. And that's fully considered. So coming out of this room, let's go to the landing space. So the next space here is a store cupboard. So store cupboard, most of the time, these store cupboards, they don't actually have lights in them. So I think this makes this a lot more functional because there's a light in there. So even winter or whatever, or during the nighttime, you can access and see what you're storing there, and it makes it more functional for you. The next room is the family bathroom. It is a 3-piece suite as well. So I will just kind of like show you the rough layout of the suite. You've got your towel rail here as well, and it's almost floor to ceiling. It's actually so tall. You've got fully tiled walls around the bath enclosure, and then fully tiled flooring by porcelanosa tiles as well. They've done the tiling to the side of the bathtub as well, which is such a nice detail compared to what you're usually seeing, which is the plastic kind of panel, bath panel. This is a much more luxurious finish. They've tiled the sill to the window, and there's a window facing the front. It's fully frosted, so it's private. And then they've got a glass screen here, a large glass screen, so you're not going to have water kind of coming and splashing over. And then you've got your Hansgrohe shower there, and then a recessed shelf, which is fully tiled as well. So to this side, you've actually got your Villeroy and Boch face plates to the toilet. You've got a sink there, and the sink is actually slightly a higher level as well, so it's actually quite convenient for brushing your teeth. You've got a shaver socket and a medicine cabinet there as well, and you will love to see what's inside this medicine cabinet. Just look how fabulous that is. Not only is it mirrored and flush, on the inside it's got this beautiful light toned wood effect. So that pretty much is this family bathroom. So let's come out of here and show you the absolute showstopper of this home, which is this bit. So if you've made it and you've watched the video to this point, well done. Like, comment, subscribe, just to show that you have enjoyed what you've seen so far. But come in and let me show you this gorgeous room. This room at the moment is being shown with a king size bed. Please comment below any developer you know that shows king size and double beds as a standard option to their primary rooms. Not small doubles and not twins, but generous size beds to show you the space. So with this being said, you can see this bed being a king size has a big headboard behind it, and there's still space either side for the end tables, the bedside tables rather. And then you've got your radiator here as well on the wall, so we haven't forgotten that. And then most of all, we've got this feature window facing the front of your home. You've got a side of it that opens here, and then the rest of it is like a picture window that just frames the view of the development. It's such a peaceful day. You've got views looking over the countryside over there, and you know what a fantastic way to wake up in the morning. So that's this room basically. And then we've got our recessed wardrobes, actually wall to wall as well, floor to ceiling, sliding mirrored doors. The mirrors definitely make the space feel generous and bigger. And then you've got a secret mystery door, our property vlogs mystery door, which we already know is going to be an ensuite. So in this ensuite, you can just see it's like glistening, isn't it? It's fantastic. Now let me go in. I want to show you how beautiful this is. This is almost fully tiled in every area in this beautiful marble effect. porcelain tile by Porcelanosa. We've got your Villeroy and Bock sink and toilet, and then your hidden cistern behind there. You've got a double medicine cabinet, fully kitted out in this beautiful, absolutely beautiful paneling on the inside. Your shaver socket is directly underneath that with the light kind of underneath as well. And then you've got your fantastic shower enclosure here. So the shower itself, the doors are by Corum, and the actual shower itself is by Hansgrohe. And guys, can I touch on this fantastic detail? What you've just seen there is the shower valve. Now, I've mentioned this so many times. I love the fact that the shower valve are placed outside of the wet area of the shower. It means that you actually can turn on the shower, wait for it to get warm for a couple of minutes because we're not wasting water. And then, you can go in. You don't have to reach in and then duck to avoid getting splashed. You've got your recessed shelf there, so your toiletries, and this Hansgrohe shower in particular has a cute little shelf for soap tray. I love it, and it's a great size, and it's just got that tiling all the way throughout, and it continues just sparkly, new. It makes you feel refreshed, and it's just a nice way and a nice finishing touch to the kind of primary room that we're in. So with that being said, you know what time it is. It is the end of the tour. I hope you've enjoyed everything you've seen. We've touched on a few details, a lot of details, and I hope you really enjoyed that as well. If you spotted something we didn't see, please leave it in the comments below and we'll get back to you. Again, we're so grateful to Spitfire for this absolute fantastic tour and for creating this fantastic house. If you want to see more of these type of homes, please stay tuned. We have loads of playlists on our channel, but most of all, click on one of these videos before you pop off and subscribe. See you.